The Digital Photography Cafe show is brought to you by Focus Pyramid, the autofocus lens calibration tool for your camera.
Welcome to the Digital Photography Cafe show. Join host Trevor Current and Joseph Christina as they serve up the hottest photography news and commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. This is not episode number anything. This is a quick update. We're not going to have a regular official show this week. We're here in San Francisco. Instead of being in two separate iPads, we're actually together.
Together in person. We just finished up with the PMA, the Photo Marketing Association. They had their Innovation Now Summit. We mentioned it on the show a couple different times. And we were out here for 4 days. A couple days covering the event. Joe, you were shooting some video of the event with some really amazing equipment, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And I was running around like a chicken without a head.
That's basically right, yeah.
It was crazy, but it was really good. I was there shooting some video interviews with some of the PMA sponsors for the event, working on the stage setup and things like that, and just assisting where I can. As you know, I do a lot of work for PMA in various capacities, so I was just kind of helping out wherever I could.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and I was actually covering the summit itself. The summit was absolutely amazing. Some big names I'm sure all of you know: Panasonic, Amazon, Google, Disney. A lot of big names showed up. It was probably about 130, 140, 50 people or so.
Right.
It was unbelievable, absolutely fantastic. So covered that for 2 straight days and tested out some new equipment that was sent over to us. So it's the Canon C100 Mark II. And usually a lot of the video that I'm taking, I'm doing with DSLRs. As you guys know, DSLRs are notorious for heating up. Well, this C100 Mark II is unbelievable. It has an intake fan, an exhaust fan. The sensor never heats up. And what's really cool about it is it records in 4K and then drops it down to 1080p. Internally using the Digix processor. So it's just amazing how it all works, and the clarity. We're actually using it right now for shooting this, and we're sitting in basically the darkness. You know, it's pitch black outside of we're on the 25th floor of the Park 55, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is, the Hilton. It's just absolutely amazing, and I have to give a special shout out to ATS Rental. Thank you for providing the gear. You guys are absolutely unbelievable, and you know, awesome job, period. So
what's nice about this camera though is we're actually using your lenses. We're using your 70-200, you know, and you could just lock them on there. It's so much better, you know. Then now you actually have more control over your zoom, and you're using high quality glass. You're using L glass, so we know the optics are great, and it's doing full autofocus too with the video through those DSLR lenses, which is really awesome.
Yeah, so what's really cool is you would go and, like right now I'm using a 24-70, just lock onto the subject. If you don't want it to continually autofocus, let's say if we move apart and now it wants to autofocus down the road, you don't have to let it do that. That's all you have to do is switch the lens from autofocus to manual, and now you have, you know, it stops doing that autofocus, seeking back and forth. So really, really amazing. This camera is unbelievable. I need to grab one of these.
Yeah, you did.
Are you paying for it? Maybe not.
What, $6 grand or something?
Yeah, it's about $6 grand.
I think so.
But worth every penny.
We need a few more jobs, I think, before we get that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So anyways, that's what we've been doing. We're here. Oh, they got the police are coming for you. So we've been here, like Trevor said, for about 4 days. It's really been amazing. I've been in San Diego before, never been in San Francisco. We came at a very interesting time. Very interesting
very
time.
Much so, yeah.
It was about 400,000 of your friends showed up.
My friends, my close personal buddies.
Right, it was a fetish conference or something that they were doing, and it was quite interesting.
It was the Folsom Street Fair, and if anybody wants to Google it, you'll see what it's all about. But yeah, there was quite some interesting people around here for the day, and the hotel the night. The hotel kind of warned all of us guests and the people participating in the summit that, you know, there's going to be some interesting characters around. So, and there were. So but hey, it's San Francisco.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome. We saw the Village People. We saw, right? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot. It was
good.
It was kind of cool, right?
And then what was really cool today, we took a ride up to Petaluma to see, I guess, somebody who really inspired us both to do this show.
Right.
And that is Leo Laporte. He's up in Petaluma, and as anybody that watches podcasts or has been following this media for any length of time know that he's one of the pioneers. He's been doing it forever.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, he built out this new studio in Petaluma, which is absolutely amazing. And we got to see it firsthand. I mean, all of the construction, all of the cameras, all of the switcher, right?
Yeah.
They've got this crazy switcher that's on a platform that pivots. So it will actually move around from set to set to set. Yeah,
right.
Really awesome. So we actually got to talk with him for a little bit. We watched the live recording of Mac Break Weekly. And then when we were done, we got to chat with him for a little bit and got some pictures. And if you've been following us on social media, you will probably have seen them.
Probably see some of those. Yeah, that was unbelievable. Like you said, it was like, I mean, he's like the godfather of podcasting. I mean, he originally did TV, and I remember back in 1998, my daughter was 2 years old. She used to watch what was at the time Call for Help is what it was called,
right.
And it was on ZDTV, and then ZDTV got bought out by Tech TV, and on and on and on until finally he said, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. TV, I'm going to make my own TV broadcasting channel, but it's going to be all like IPTV, let's just call it, all internet TV. And that's what he did. And, you know, as far as I understand, he went from making $1 million to $4 million and on and on and on by doing his own thing. So definitely the godfather, I would say. It was it was an honor, really, an absolute honor to meet
really
him.
cool.
So that was very cool. And then after that, we're starving, so we got to, what are you going to get in San Francisco or in California? There's a lot of great Mexican. So we found a Mexican place right around the corner that was unbelievable.
We were both starving. It was like, we need food. We booked out of the hotel early in the morning because we had to get up there. Neither one of us had breakfast. You ate a power bar. I mean, you know, and we came out of there and we're starving. And that, I think that was probably the best Mexican food I've ever had.
I would have to agree. And then on the way back to where we are right now, we took another Uber back to the hotel. And instead of, you know, normally you get an Uber, you know, you could barely, sometimes, you don't understand them sometimes you don't, sometimes you do.
And but sometimes they're not all that friendly. They just kind of do their thing.
This guy was I mean, this guy was the best.
Yeah,
right? His name was
awesome.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey,
shout out
the Uber
to Jeffrey.
driver. Yeah.
Jeffrey the Uber driver. He took us from way up north back down to San Francisco and showed us all the sights.
Yeah.
It's like what,
he gave us our own personal tour.
It was like
San
a tour.
Francisco.
Right.
It was awesome. He took us on this side road that goes up and kind of parallels the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
And there's a couple overlooking it. Yeah, it's up real high in the mountains. And we were actually able to get out and take some great pictures of the bridge, which was unfortunately.
When do people do that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. And this guy had like knowledge of
it's giving
like
us a whole
tour
history.
guide. I would say a tour guide, right? The history. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And this is the Uber driver.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 2 thumbs up to the Uber driver.
Right.
So yeah, cool. Appreciate it, Jeffrey. So anyways, guys, we just wanted to give you like a quick little rundown where we are, where we've been, where we're going, that kind of thing. And next week we're gonna get a little bit more detailed. I'm gonna talk about this. Canon C100. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more and what it does, what it can do, what it can't do, benefits and this type of thing. Do some comparisons and whatnot. And we're going to talk about more about what we did here with Innovation Now and all of the things that we've come to see and what we've learned, I guess, in the time and whatnot. So
exactly. Yeah, really, really how PMA has changed and migrated their whole model of what the association is. And honestly, I think at this point in today's time, with the evolution of the photo industry, I think it was really a great change. And where PMA is going now with this association is really amazing.
I think it's amazing to bring all of these big names, like I was saying, Google and Amazon and Disney and a lot of these big names that are actually showing up and lending themselves and their thoughts at this let's say, vitalization.
Yeah,
right,
of the photo industry.
Yeah. So it was really impressive. It was
great.
Unbelievable just to listen to this. So all of this that I recorded for the last 2 days will be on PMA's website, probably, let's say, a week or two from now. I believe
it depends on how quick I can get them up there.
That's true. I recorded, it was 260 gigs of data, just so you guys can get an idea. 260 gigs total.
Yeah, crazy.
So, but anyways, yeah, I'm going to be working, really as fast as I can to get them up there. But once they are up there, they'll be on PMA's website. If you have a membership, you'll be able to see them. I'm sure they'll have some freebies out there that you can kind of see, but it was well worth watching.
Totally worth it. Yeah,
really
absolutely.
Great. Really good stuff. So anyways, guys, we're out of here. That was just like a little quick update. Anything you want to say? Where to find us? Where?
Yeah, so of course we say every week, head over to digitalphotographycafe.com. You can check out all of our shows, all of our videos. You can download the audio podcasts. You can hit us up on YouTube, and it's youtube.com/DPhotoCafe.
DPhotoCafe.
Without it in writing in front of us, I forget.
Yeah, it's only been 4.5 years.
I know.
Yeah, and hopefully if I do it right, there's going to be a little subscribe button right here. Please do that. Subscribe to the channel. We don't ask, but we're going to start asking. Subscribe to the channel so we know you guys are listening.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for 4.5 years. Sometimes we just need that affirmation, right? You guys are listening.
Yeah. The audio subscriptions are kind of through the roof, which is awesome,
Yeah.
but we really want to get the viewers on YouTube up. That helps us out in many, many other ways. Not only do we know that you guys are watching and that you care, but it also helps us rank in search engines to get out there for other people to find us. So, yeah, we definitely appreciate the subscribe.
Absolutely. If you
People want to connect with you on Twitter, man?
That's at Joseph Christina, and as I always say, Christina without an H.
Right, and I'm at Trevor Curran.
All right, guys, we are out of here. We will see you on Monday next week. Take care.
You've been watching the Digital Photography Cafe show with Trevor Curran and Joseph Christina. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with any compatible device by visiting youtube.com/DPhotoCafe. Be sure to subscribe to our audio feed through iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and Xbox Music apps, or through RSS. Visit digitalphotographycafe.com for show notes and to connect with your host.